Guest speaker, Mr. Kazi M.ahmed sir, to start the session, which is organized by a group of students of marketing department. So sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Rasia Begum. I vividly remember we worked together. Thank you for your nice words of welcome and a personal introduction. I thought it would be a very formal program, your chairperson and all that. But it's really a very, very good start. We'll spend up to 12 noon here. Not the whole day. You will kill me if I stay the whole day because, from 3 o'clock, I'm sure you will all be glued to the TV for the ICC final. Anyway, I'll be using both Bangla and English as a language of medium. And as you know, the topic is career planning. This is not the first time I'm here. You know that. And I want to thank the organizers. I think that properly the name should be the Synaptics. It's amazing how they contacted me and I did everything very professionally. I deeply appreciate the team who are doing it. Really. Your chairperson has already given me the crest, but I haven't yet delivered. So I'm a bit worried. I have received my flowers, I've received my crest. Now I have to perform. I have to add value to your presence. This is the best thing that you can do to a person. You're valuable to ours. I respect deeply to the participants who have enrolled, those who are here, and you're expecting that something of value would be here. I am confident that you will get some clear guidelines and some questions that, of course, will remain. And I love to remain in contact through social media, whether it's Facebook, at times through even phone. I will leave 1 or 2 numbers of my office phone, and so on. So let's get started. Of course, first I have to talk about who I am and where I'm from. Just as a joke, of course, I'm from planet Earth, meaning this world. And as you can see, I'm also from Bangladesh. But I love to say that I'm also from Munshiganj. And within Munshiganj, I'm from Upazila called Tongibari. So anyone from Munshiganj here? Yes. Ooh, many. If this were an exam, I would have probably give you more marks. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. And I come from a village called Dhamaran. That's how I grew up to class 5 actually. So one of my good friends was a student at NSU. Anwar is here. He also visited with me in my village. You remember. My son and I are playing some kind of football in a rice field. So I don't know. Later we were eating and so on. Where did I study? Why would you listen to me? I'm thinking, I made many mistakes in my life, and I did some successful things as well. Although I grew up in a typical village, in a very difficult circumstances I grew up, but I kind of, you might say, had not a conscious plan, but I had my plan, as a result of which I'm very comfortable today what I'm doing. And then I'm lucky that I was part of this university, just across the wall, another institute. I studied at IB, of course, many years back. Then I got a scholarship that took me to Japan, International University of Japan. I also studied partly for a semester at New York University on exchange fellowship, USA. And then before I came back to Bangladesh, I also got another fellowship that took me to University of Oslo, Norway, on energy planning and sustainable development. So with this little, education and training, I actually started working. But before I left for my studies abroad, I did work a couple of places. For example, I started out working at IBA as a research officer because I was interested in academic matters. So then followed by, there's an organization called Japan External Trade Organization. It's a Bangladeshi office আছে এই মুহূর্তে বনানীতে, and I worked there to promote Bangladeshi exports in Japan. That was the main target. Although originally JETRO শুরু হয়েছিল Japanese exports সারা ওয়ার্ল্ডে প্রমোট করার জন্য, কিন্তু পরবর্তীতে they actually did the opposite, which of course is বিভিন্ন দেশ থেকে কিভাবে এক্সপোর্ট বাড়িয়ে জাপান ইম্পোর্ট করা যায়। I of course worked as a faculty member, lecturer at North-South University, which now has a very good campus, the only private university campus that so big. But of course, IUD is just starting next door, or have already started. I think there are many other universities that already have a campus, private universities. But by far, people say it's the biggest private university campus. Anyway, many memories. Then I like. Students, I also graduated, as your chairperson, madam, said. I became an entrepreneur myself. A very one-man show initially. It's okay, and it was about future leaders. The organization's name is Future Leaders. You can guess you are the future leaders, and it's for you partly that I work. And no wonder why I was so happy when from Synaptics. Ovik approached me, and I happily today am volunteering my time and energy along with two of my colleagues, Rinku and Joel, both are here with me. So some of my consulting work, I did for ILO. As part of that, I went to this Geneva headquarters for presentations, or I worked for an organization called Catalyst for quite some time, who are working on small and medium enterprise development and so on. I, of course, worked for any consulting assignments, UNDP, as part of that also. That time they used to call Chief Advisor's Office. We conducted e-governance training and workshops. Still, I think this program is doing excellent work. The A2I program of Prime Minister's Office in 2007, I spent about 7 months there as a senior consultant there. Anyway, I'm telling you because one final introduction is, this is the man who has become famous by doing this ASEAN City advertisement. কি নাকে সরষের তেল দিয়ে ঘুমানো, উনি আসলে আমার বাবা। অনেকে হয়তো তোমরা জানো না, আমার বাকি ভাই বোনরা দেশের বাইরে। মেবি আমার ভাই এখন নিউ ইয়র্ক থেকে, পেনসিলভেনিয়া থেকে দেখছে এই প্রোগ্রাম, বিকজ ইট ইজ it's being it's on online live streaming, which as far as I know. So I think this introduction is very interesting and important. It's also important that I show my wife, my family, and so on. What do I do quickly? I conduct programs like this. Today I'm with you. Another day will be another program, whether it's on TV, whether it's a talk show kind of environment, or places where I studied in New York City, in New York University, where I studied. They invited me to go back and speak in Malaysia at an innovative international college. And sometimes, of course, I go to, this is a picture from Kubila Victoria College, where career CV writing workshop is going on. This is at Brahmanbaria. I think it was on Women's Day many years back. And so on. Or sometimes I work with the companies and take them to Cox's Bazar, to other parts of Bangladesh, if not outside yet, and so on. Okay, my mobile phone is on silent mode, so I appreciate that all of your mobile phones should be on silent mode as well. Of course, for emergencies, I'm sure if you at all have to pick the phone, please do go outside. Do not pick the phone inside. Thank you. I was browsing and last night, and I found out that this April 2011, a new movie is being released. It's called Henry's Crime. Keanu Reeves and